How many months has it been since December 2019?
It was 4 months ago.
This watch tells time. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience with the Apple Watch in the past few months, and whether you should upgrade to the Series 5 if you have a Series 4, or whether if you want a new Apple Watch you should get a Series 5 or a Series 3 or a refurbished Series 4. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Let's start the video. That was weird. Despite all the cool stuff the Apple Watch Series 5 commercial says, it's just an normal Apple Watch with an always-on display, a compass, and I think that's about the only difference. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But that's not to say the Apple Watch Series 5 is not phenomenal. It's really good. I mean, turning on lights and telling time and all the stuff they mentioned within the first 10 seconds of the commercial, taking phone calls. Yeah, the Series 3 can do that. The Apple Watch Series 3, it comes in different sizes than the Series 5, which is, yeah, the one I have. I have the Series 5. My dad has the Series 3. Yeah, they come in different sizes. The Series 3 comes in 38mm and 42mm. And the Apple Watch Series 4 comes in 40mm, which is the one I have, and 44mm. That's a little difference. Another difference between the Series 3 and Series 5 is materials. Obviously, the Series 5, Apple needs to make it seem so grand and awesome, so they have more materials that it's made out of. They have aluminum, stainless steel, ceramic, and they also have titanium. So, yeah. And then the Apple Watch Series 3 just has aluminum. But another big thing that the Series 3 can't do that the Series 5 can do is take your ECG. So, if you're, big on, ECG stuff and whatever, ECG stands for electrocardiogram, for those of you wondering. Yeah, it's designed for people over the age of 22, so. According to the app, it's not intended to be used for people under the age of 22. So, if I'm not intended to use it, I'm not going to use it. 22, so I haven't used it because I'm not older than 22. The Apple Watch Series 5 also has fall detection and international emergency calling, but both watches have emergency calling. And yeah, the Series 5 and obviously has a better chip than the Series 3. And yeah, those are just some main differences. Nothing major between the two watches, other than one has an always-on display and one doesn't. But I'm going to be going through now, now that I've told you the differences between the two, I'm going to go through and talk about the things I like about the Series 5. I feel like the Apple Watch is one of these things where, on stage, they say all these great things about it. On their website, Apple says all this great stuff about it. You think it's going to be really awesome. You really, really want it. You think it's going to be super awesome. Then when you get it, then it's a whole nother level of awesome. You don't know how, I could say all these things about the Apple Watch, but unless you get one, you aren't going to understand this. Yeah. I feel like the Apple Watch is one of these things where you can't really you can't fully understand how awesome it is unless you actually have one. I knew the Apple Watch was going to be awesome, but then when I actually got one, it was really awesome. I also feel like the Apple Watch has really motivated me to run. So if you're thinking about getting an Apple Watch, it really motivates you to get up. It'll be hey Jack, check your rings. They actually did that half an hour ago. That'll just motivate me to get up and jog around the room or whatever. And yeah, so the Apple Watch is really, really awesome. I love it. My Series 5, I've used the compass maybe once or twice. And I love the always on display. It's super helpful. If I'm just want to glance at my watch, at some point if I would just go. Yeah. And then sometimes when I just don't want to do the whole whoop thingy. But I do wish that there was a more subtle way to activate Siri than having to go whoop and then start talking, and that doesn't always work either, or like holding down the button. I mean, I could activate Siri that way, but then Siri on the watch isn't always the best either. You know what I really wish they could do? Make Siri so you don't need Wi-Fi, like, because on the watch, Siri doesn't really need Wi-Fi at all, but like, to activate or to use Siri, you still have to have Wi-Fi, because, you know, Siri plus Wi-Fi equals Siri. Math. But yeah, but Siri minus Wi-Fi equals no Siri. More math. Like, Siri on the watch doesn't do anything that would really require Wi-Fi, but if you want to, like, if I were to go on a run and I were to say, like, hey, what's this, or play this, I'd have to have a cellular watch to do that. So that's just kind of something downside. But overall, I love my Apple Watch Series 5. I love the always-on Retina display. But I mean, if you're new to Apple Watch, I would suggest getting a Series 3, because, yeah. Oh, because also with the Series 3, the battery is better. I just know this because my dad has one. My battery, I have to charge it every night, because no matter what Apple says, the battery is affected by the always-on Retina display. So the always-on Retina display does affect the battery. You can turn it off and your battery will be fine. If you really want that always-on display, just get the Series 5. If you really want that better chip, get the Series 5. But otherwise, if you don't really care about the always-on Retina display, electrocardiogram, or a compass, then just go with the Series 3, or a refurbished Series 4 for that matter, but the Series 3 is going to be cheaper. So yeah, that is my review of the Apple Watch Series 5 after like 3 or 4 or 5 months. I think it's been 5 months. Yeah, it's been 5. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, YouTube says it's been 4. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more fun. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Follow me on Instagram, Jack_Ringenberg. And I'm going to try something new. Click here to subscribe. Click here to see another video. And I will see you in another video. Goodbye.